Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To throw here on first down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Setting up a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmunds has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now here's Williams. He's got Moore once again. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First down. Here's Swift. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Stays in the pocket. Looking slant route, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
One play action. Williams bails out of the pocket quick. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Pickens. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. George Pickens, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a... yardage there, up to the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Tackled back at the
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Second and 13. Short pass brought in. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Chains.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Williams on the play action. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On play action, here's Williams. Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Here's second and 5. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Third down, 1 yard to go. On third and short, McCaffrey. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cowboys putting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brock. And the direct snap goes to the up man. He's going to go for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
Running behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, set now, first and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Caught on the comeback route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Swift now from the pistol. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Pickens left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 17 on that one. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st down, Cowboys.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 41. That's Lamb running the slant. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing now on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Another try following the sack. He sends this one to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know coaches, they know this. They know this is part of what comes with breaking in a rookie quarterback. Even the best are going to have interception-riddled games early in their careers. You don't like it, but you expect it. And now you're going to really see how he responds to it.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He beams one deep right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. 3rd down. To throw is Williams. He's going deep this time. This is intercepted. Deron Bland. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now it's a bootleg for him. Connection made. Kyle Monungai. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
What is going on?
Zone read to give to Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
What is on?
Williams off the play fake. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
What is up?
Williams to throw on first. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. And the shotgun to give to Swift. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Just couldn't find Roma Dunze there. And that'll bring up second down.
He was defended
Can't cover
by
it much
DeRon
better than that.
Bland.
Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set. Call 32, 32, 32.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. He finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Williams to throw on 3rd. It's on target to Moore. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run now with Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ready, set.
Back to Swift. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Ready, set.
Now here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Throwing from the gun. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled for a short gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's Pickens on the slant. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bryan Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
This is Swift. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Williams will look to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. DJ for the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Good worked so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Lamb has another one. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
For the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Savant
45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
There's the pistol, McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Here's a throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. Throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st down from the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Quick pass left side. And they come through to to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's second and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. They'll try and throw it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now it'll be third and goal.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys now within one score in the fourth. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 21. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Now we'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
That's good.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Williams to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears leading by 7. Second and 3 now. Swift gets it on the option. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. Looking deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.